We are keeping an eye on a few rain showers out and about this afternoon, and as we continue into the evening and overnight too, monitoring a few more showers possible for the area. Taking a look at radar, you can see kind of a band of some light rain showers making their way along the Highway 52 corridor through Olmsted County, and expecting to see more rain as we transition into the overnight. Notice just to our southwest here into portions of western Iowa, we'll be looking at a little bit more rainfall to make its way through southern Minnesota into northern Iowa as we continue into the evening hours and even into the start of our weekend for Saturday. So taking a look at that latest timing for this evening, we'll continue to see very straight to isolated activity as we continue into this evening. Maybe some brief breaks here and there, but especially as we cast details in your full forecast. That's coming up.
Lots to discuss, Sarah. Thank you.
We've been monitoring a few showers out and about this evening. Some wet roads for some of us as we take on that evening commute here tonight. As we check in with future track radar, most activity now kind of moving closer to the Mississippi Riverside there, so kind of between Highway 52 and the river as we zoom a little bit further in it towards Olmsted County. Not seeing as much of that rainfall happening in the Med City at this point in time, but some light rain moving through the Stewartville area towards Orinoco, back towards St. Charles there on the other side of the county line into Winona County. Not quite done with the rain just yet. Notice to our south, we'll look to see a few more showers making their way towards Mason City, Charles City area, and throughout the rest of southern Minnesota and northern Iowa as we continue into this evening. So not a washout, but there certainly could be some wet pavement out for that drier side. We'll have to wait towards late Saturday night, maybe for another wave of some rain activity.
A time to keep the umbrella and raincoat handy.
You got it.
Thank you so much, Sarah. We'll check back in soon.
We are monitoring the radar this evening for some showers, maybe a couple rumbles of thunder possible. That trend continuing overnight. We saw some rain showers moving through the Rochester area at this evening. At this point, not as much activity moving through. It looks like roads have dried up just a bit more here as we check in with your Lewis Nato live camera view here from Signal Hill overlooking Highway 52. Traffic moving smoothly. More of these rain showers kind of making their way closer to the Mississippi Riverside. So kind of between Highway 52 and the river, looking at some of those rain showers moving in. I will say, though, probably more light to moderate rain activity moving through Winona County at this point. So some showers through Winona, along Highway 14 there through Stockton, towards the Lewiston area, Wilson, Pleasant Hill as well, all seeing some showers moving through the region at this point in time. Zooming a little bit further out, more showers on the way as we look a little bit further to our south. We'll gradually see a bit more activity kind of developing and making its way through southern Minnesota and northern Iowa through the rest of this evening. It will be intermittent, so there will be some pockets of dry conditions this evening as well. Not a washout for your Friday or even as we head into early Saturday. Looking at that rainfall forecast, I think the better chance for some overnight activity will be moving through the area. Again, very intermittent. Most of our Saturdays should be on the drier side, but later into the day, there's a chance for some additional showers, maybe a few thunderstorms to rumble through as well. Concern overall for heavy rainfall is more limited for us in southern Minnesota. We look a little bit to our south. Portions of North Iowa are in that level 2 risk for excessive rainfall. So possible better chance there towards Iowa. But if you're down towards the I-80 corridor, like Des Moines, Davenport, that direction, in a level 3 risk. This is where there's a better potential for consistent thunderstorm activity through this evening, overnight into Saturday. Some training thunderstorms possible in that direction as well. So when it comes to rainfall amounts, notice where those darker colors situate themselves along that I-80 corridor in south, where upwards of 2 to 3 plus inches of rainfall is possible in that direction. Closer to home, not as much rainfall. We'll take the little bit that we can get. Most of Minnesota could be looking at, say, maybe a tenth up to about 2/10, maybe a quarter of an inch on the higher side. Parts of North Iowa along the Highway 18 corridor there, our southernmost counties, could see up to half of an inch on the higher side. So a little drink of water possible for everyone here tonight into tomorrow. It's possible on Tuesday. Still stray at this point, worth monitoring, but temperature-wise, very seasonal, even getting a little cooler than average by later next week.
We just got to get through Saturday and the sunshine awaits.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
We have been monitoring some rain showers in the area this evening, and most of us dry at this point in time. But a quick recap of today, we saw pretty seasonal temperatures into those lower to mid 70s, a little bit cooler than average given all the cloud cover that we saw in the area today. Tonight now is kind of seeing a bit of a break from that rainy action. Still a few showers down towards the Decorah area, but aside from that, relatively dry conditions at this point in time. We'll zoom things out a little bit further. Most rain activity now is south of our area towards Waterloo and further south to the I-80 corridor. That's where we expect to see some of that heaviest rainfall. So looking ahead here for the rest of tonight, if you're looking to spend some time outside in the sunshine, that would be Sunday.
an important notice ahead of the weekend. Thank you so much, Sarah. We'll check back in soon.
And we will continue to keep an eye on the upcoming rain chances overnight and extending into your Wednesday. We continue to keep an eye on those rain chances for the area tonight, extending into Saturday. So if you have some outdoor plans tomorrow, keep the rain gear handy, but overall, not a washout of the day tomorrow. For the weekend, we will be looking at a few dry spots throughout our Saturday, so intermittent rain chances are expected tomorrow, but the better chance for widespread sun is going to be on Sunday. So that'll be the day to watch more closely as we look at next week, keeping an eye on an additional shower and thunderstorm chance there towards about the midweek. Rain chances at this point, pretty limited here at this hour. Most of us seeing some dry but quiet sky, a few spotty showers down towards the Decorah area. But aside from that, most activity is to our east and to our south. As we time things out for the rest of tonight, we'll start off future track here at about midnight. We'll see maybe a few showers kind of redevelop off to the west and gradually make their way through during the overnight. Again, staying very stray to isolated in manner. So as we move into early Saturday, about 6 a.m., we'll be watching more of that isolated activity moving through. So better chance for your Saturday morning to see a few spotty showers, maybe a couple rumbles of thunder move through. I think most of it is out of the area by about lunchtime, and we should see some dry conditions heading into those afternoon hours. Later in the evening, though, after about 7, 8, 9 o'clock, starting to see a few more showers, maybe a couple rumbles of thunder possible there. Most of that then moving out as we move towards early Sunday. So all of this activity tonight, tomorrow morning, and into Saturday evening, looking to stay straight to isolated in manner. So just keep that rain gear handy. Locally, we'll be looking at rainfall amounts anywhere from, say, a tenth, maybe 2/10 of an inch of rainfall, upwards of ½ inch to a quarter inch, with higher amounts further south of I-90. The Highway 18 corridor through northern Iowa has a better chance of seeing those higher totals, but in terms of heavy rainfall and upwards of 3+ inches of rain, that stays well to our south along the I-80 corridor there into southern Iowa. Your weekend overall, we're monitoring those rain chances here for your Saturday, again, off and on throughout the day. I want to give you the first alert to those upcoming rain chances that we're watching for Tuesday, but also that temperature change for the end of next week. A little fall-like, a little more like September.
Yeah, it looks like Sunday is the better day to enjoy the sunshine and the outdoors.
Yes, I'd say Sunday probably the best day to get out.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast for the Austin, Mason City, and Winona areas as we track some off and on shower and thunderstorm chances for your Saturday. Not a washout at all, but we are keeping an eye on some straight to isolated activity. So some spots may see a nice little drink of water as those showers pass through. Others may stay mostly dry tomorrow. So as we look ahead to Sunday, though, probably the better day of the weekend to get outside as we'll look at widespread sun. No rain is expected, maybe early in the morning before 5 a.m. Looking ahead to Monday to kick off the start of the